agree on a constitution.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are watching from. This is live and direct on Enter. The issue and the lies told against me in the Hello Chamber or in the Hello Radio Biafra yesterday being the 17th of September 2021. Like I updated on my Facebook, when you think the issue is over, they are coming. They are coming. They are coming. One moment. Just when you think that it is over, that is where you are going to be disappointed. And let me tell you, some of you that are saying, leave it. No. Some of you that are saying, learn from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No. I am not our leader. And I can never be our leader. I am Simon Ekpa. I have my problems. I have my negative part. I have my positive part. I can never be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I can never be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I will try as much as possible to be as good as him, but I can never be him. So don't come to tell me I should overlook them. I cannot overlook them. And most of you that are coming here to tell me to overlook them, you have been sent. They have bought you recharge card. They have given you recharge card that whenever they have slandered Simon Ekpa, go to his page. Try to persuade him not to address it. Try to persuade him not to address it. Each time I said I am not going to address this thing, they will come with the biggest slander. But one thing I have assured Biafra people, I will be your last. If after me, you will never disappoint and attack anybody who is innocent in this struggle. After me, I will be your end. It doesn't matter. A lot of you, I have all the information in most of the plan against me, how you are going to cook this kind of lie to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to kick Simon Ekpa away and all that. I know all the plan. So I have to be making it public because I know for somebody to come to Radio Biafra and lie openly means that if opportunity is given in secret, the person will poison anybody against Simon Ekpa. So it is good for those who are genuine in the leadership of Biafra, the leadership of IPOB, to know the people they are dealing with. Very, very important. There are a lot of lies told against me. It is not all this lie I am going to be addressing, but I will address the one I feel, threatens my integrity. So, the lies I am going to address today is the lie told by the coordinator of Finland. Remember, it is the same coordinator that connived with some of the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra to issue a memo against me. Even going against a laid down rule, against the disregarded the rules Mazi Nnamdi Kanu set up. This coordinator in Finland, he disregarded the rules Mazi Nnamdi Kanu set. He went overboard, connived with somebody who is one of the DOS, and they issued that statement against a constituted authority by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But that is not what I have come here to do. But just that all of them are watching me now, and you know what I'm talking about. The memo issued against me from Finland didn't go due process. Even though the Finland family don't know about it, which that issue has been made very clear. that particular coordinator insulted the structure, neglected the structure, abused the structure of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and released that memo against the structure of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is number one. Number two, he came to say that he invited me to a meeting. And I came to that meeting, and everybody was in the meeting. About over 20 people was in the meeting. And I said, I can never take oath under him, unless that I can never take the oath because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name is in the oath. That this is what Simon Ekpa said. And he made the reference to being under oath. And he said, we have over 20 people in that room. Biafra people. This was another lie taken too far. What happened is that this coordinator of Finland never contacted me. I don't know who he is. I have never seen him. He came, some people say he came from Italy and relocated to Finland. I don't know who he is. I have never seen him. I don't know his name. I was the one who reached out to this coordinator. The European rep may have told him to contact me. He didn't. I was the one who reached out to this coordinator after reaching out to other factions of IPOB in Finland. You know, in Finland, we have two factions, two groups of Biafra. I wanted to unite these two groups. This started when the former deputy was still there. I contacted the deputy. The deputy then told me that anything I know I could do to resolve the problem, I should do it. I went to work. I went to the other faction of IPOB. I had meeting with them, series of meeting with them. I went to the faction of this particular coordinator. I went to their meeting twice. He was not there. He was not in the meeting. I went the first time. I had meeting with them. He was not there. I went the second time. I had meeting with them. He called on the phone from Nigeria and spoke with the people in the meeting. I was there. They told him that I was in the meeting. Why did I go to? Nobody. He has never contacted me. And I briefed the European rep, Abanyem, which is a very nice guy. I called Abanyem. I briefed him. I said, look at the problem in Finland. Abanyem said, oh, you know, what he said, that he was not happy the way that thing was handled. Abanyem also told me, if I know anything I should do to resolve that problem, I should do it. I promised Abanyem that I will do my best. I went into action to resolve this problem. The coordinator, this nincompoop coordinator, do not want to have anything to do with any reasonable person. I was the one, Simon Ekpa called meeting. I contacted that coordinator. I called meeting. He didn't contact me. I called a meeting. The first day we had that meeting, where I drove from my city to the capital where we had the meeting. The coordinator didn't come there. He allowed me to stay outside, standing outside with the other faction of IPOB for almost 1.5 hours, 1 hour 45 minutes. I stood outside, waiting for this idiot to come. I called him on phone. He said, oh, he didn't know that it is today. He didn't know that the meeting is today, that he is coming. He was busy working, doing his food delivery. While I left everything I was doing, coming to have meeting, he was getting his money, working. After 1.5 hours, 1 hour, 45 minutes, this coordinator came. Every other person was there. Every other person from other group was there. I was there. We stood outside talking. We waited for this guy until he came. After he came, it was very late. It was very late. And then we decided to reschedule that meeting. I, Simon Ekpa, initiated it to reschedule that meeting. Now we rescheduled the meeting. We said it is very urgent to solve this problem. Onyendu Mazenam Kano, I also briefed him about this recently when I started communicating with him. He also told me to do everything to make sure I unite the family in Finland. Now, after the second, well, during the second meeting, the hall was full. The coordinator side, the other faction of the IPOB, everybody was talking about the problem they have. My own concern was to look for a solution so that everybody could come together. Finland is going to do wonders. And you know what? We agreed and reached a consensus. What was our agreement? Our agreement was to reach out to Agbanyem and present to him the resolution we passed. We gave this coordinator the task to reach to Agbanyem and schedule a conference meeting with Agbanyem. After this meeting, this coordinator went to another meeting. Meeting upon meeting. From a resolution that over 30%, if we are more than 30 that day, if I'm not mistaken, there has never been, I, Simon Ekpa, didn't open this my mouth to speak against the content of the oath. Because I have not even seen the oath by then. But those who saw the content of the oath, they wanted some kind of amendment. It was not me. My own was to resolve the problem and disagreement they had. After we reached a consensus, we decided on what to do, how to approach the European rep, Agbanyem. This coordinator went and another to have some meeting with the Akakus and all that. He rejected that meeting at the end of the day. One of the resolutions we had in that meeting is that to see a unification of IPOB in Finland, they must come to the launching of Biafra Football Club. The Biafra Football Club was to be launched the previous weekend. We agreed that everybody is coming to that launching of Biafra Football Club. The next day, this same coordinator sent me a message that he cannot come to that launching. In fact, that there is no point discussing anything. In fact, that he has decided that we are not going to discuss with the European rep. Immediately, I put a message, a text message to the European rep, Agbanyem. He have the message today. I put a message to him. I say, Agbanyem, this is what we discussed in this meeting, trying to resolve this problem. And I am surprised that after a few days, after the next day or the next 2 days, this coordinator is sending me a message now that he is no longer interested in that resolution we passed. I sent that message to Agbanyem. If I remember very well, I think Agbanyem told me, either he told me that we look into it and all that. At the end of the day, this guy did not come to the launching of the Biafra football we agreed on. He violated it. He violated the resolution we passed. He don't want anybody to come close to him. He don't want nobody to come close to IPOB in Finland. He is not doing nothing. He don't contribute. And I have asked the leadership, when I was able to speak with one of them, I said, I want you people to demand audit from IPOB Finland. Let us see whether this coordinator is paying dues, because he doesn't pay dues. He doesn't also contribute for ESN. He have not done any fundraising for ESN since the launching of ESN, because he don't have the capacity to do that. But when I raised that alarm, they wave it by the side. They are not interested. They are not interested in anything like that. No. They are only interested in Simon Ekpa to come and register with a Nikompu who don't know his left from right. Constitute users everywhere. In this video, in this audio yesterday on Radio Biafra, he said that the problem is coming from Finland. That is fact. He said the truth. The problem is coming from Finland. But who is causing it? Him. Him that is going behind doors to tell lies against Simon Ekpa. He don't know me. I don't know him. So the lies, for those of you looking for the lies he told, the lies he told is that he said, I opened my mouth in the presence of over 20 people and said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name must be removed before I signed the document. Why should I go and be in a meeting with a demonic person, with a person of such character? If you want to be in the meeting with him, you are free to go and be in the meeting, not me. I can't be in a meeting with a fool who can go to instead of giving somebody a poison. The man is so bitter. I don't have business with him. I don't know his wife. He will say I collect his wife. He has girlfriend here, there, in Nigeria and here. I don't have anything to do with his family. I don't know his wife. I don't know his children. I have never had any business with this guy. But every time he go to the IPOB leadership meeting, it is Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that. Simon Ekpa is not coming to under me. Simon Ekpa is not coming to stay under me. Why should I stay under you? For what? For what should I stay under you? When we had agreement, you violate it with impunity. To bring peace, you don't want peace. This guy, this same coordinator, came to my office. Came to my office with a client. Immediately he came to my office. The next thing that he did was that the telephone started ringing. That was when our leader was kidnapped. He came to my office. I was surprised. I asked him, why did you come to my office? He said he brought this person. I said, oh, I didn't know you were coming. It was a surprise. I said, come inside. I welcomed him, welcomed my client. They came to my office. I offered them seat. Immediately, this coordinator was sitting down in my office. His telephone started ringing. He picked up that phone and put the phone on speaker. And do you know what I was hearing on the speaker? And if you are the person who called him that day, you are watching me now. Immediately, this person sat down in my office. The phone started ringing. He picked up the phone, put the phone on speaker. And you cannot imagine what I was hearing. The person that was speaking from that phone was shouting, Simon Ekpa is the one who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You people should be very careful with Simon Ekpa. They are hearing a very reliable information that it was Simon Ekpa who betrayed Onyendu. I was like, what? You just entered my office and somebody is calling you and you are putting this phone on speaker and the person is accusing me right in front of my face in my own office. I told the guy, can I have the phone and talk to the person? He said, no, there is no need. He off the phone. What I'm telling you now, I have a client who is an IPOB member who he brought to my office. After this coordinator did this thing, he started by telling me if Mohammed did not come to my mountain will go to Mohammed. So he has come today to my office. With the anger of what he did, he started telling me, you know, we heard that you have taken oath. We have that you have taken oath. So I have come here to tell you to come and identify yourself with me. And then I said to him, so you come all the way, bringing somebody here by mistake to my office. I entertain you, giving you a seat to sit down in my office. Somebody called you. You put the phone on speaker. The person was raining all manner of insult and accusation against my person. And then you say, I should come and identify myself with you. You could not even allow me to tell that person that you are here right in my office and I want to respond to him. And then this guy, this coordinator, started shouting, raising voice inside my own office. I had to walk him out. I said, my friend, get up from there and open that door and leave. I walked him away from my office. Why I am addressing this thing is that some of you, when you see people talking against somebody, don't just pass judgment. What I'm telling you now, every IPOB member in Finland is aware of this. I was not alone. Because some people are already writing. How can you say it was a lie that he said 20 persons, that are over 20 persons in the hall? I don't want to go deep to tell Biafrans and those DOS working with this coordinator. I don't want to go deeper. But I think with this brief I have given out for the very first time in the public, it will go a long way into know who is bringing problem in IPOB, who is bringing problem, because with the story this coordinator have told to the DOS and some of them, not all DOS, especially the one they call Chinas and Woru. With the story this guy have told them, some of them have zeroed their mind. Instead of me making peace with Simon Ekpa, I rather die. So I want those who don't know where the problem is coming from to know it. And the earlier you begin to tell yourself the truth and start by the truth, the better for you. I challenge him and any person, because let me tell you, everybody that were present in that meeting are all alive today. And believe me, in a matter of days, I believe they are going, because all of them have listened to what he said. They are going to talk. I know people in Finland. People in Finland are not cowards. The Biafrans and the IPOB members in Finland, they are going to respond to this coordinator. I'm very sure of that. And when he said that it was the problem is coming from Finland, that is fact. The problem is coming from Finland, and he is the one engineering the problem. So why should somebody tell me to go and register under a stupid idiot who is not even qualified to sell kerosene in the market. Why should I go and register under him? For what? He is not paying dues. He is not paying ESL contribution, and he wants my own money, so that he will say Finland is working. Why should I go and register under him? For what? Is it a must? Let him do audit of Finland, because since they want this thing to be addressed, I challenge the coordinator of Finland to do audit. Let us see the remittance from Finland and see how much he is contributing in the struggle for Biafra. It's a challenge I'm giving to him today. Why are the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra listening to idiots and making a decision that is capable of crashing everything we are doing? Because everything that coordinator have told to the DOS, everything that coordinator have told to the coordinators meeting, everything he told about Finland and about Simon Ekpa are 120% lies. There is no single truth in them. And the DOS and the leadership of Biafra has worked with these lies till today. So it's a challenge. I want them to bring the audit of Finland. And remember, when you do audit, you know where the money is going. You are paying the money, you know the people who pay the money. Let them bring the audit. Let us see how much he is paying. And because I have to play the voice, of that coordinator for everybody to see, for everybody to listen and hear. I have to play the voice. And after this, when I said I'm not going to talk about this thing, there are a lot I'm not going to talk about. But it is a time I put a stop to this. Each time I say I am not going to address this issue again, they bring big lie again that will wake me up. Otherwise, why should somebody open his mouth and say that I, Simon Ekpa, said I'm not going to take oath because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name is in the oath? That is the biggest slander and blackmail. The other time was that I demanded to take over Radio Biafra. And because I am saying this thing now, they have already concluded and they are boasting to their colleagues how they are going to deal with me immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out. How they are going to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kick me out. How they are going to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do this to me and do that to me. How they are going to make sure that I will not be here again. And I said to them, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu listen to your lies and make decision on that decision is not going to last. I will be hanging. I will be hanging on until the truth will come out. Because I have not changed from what I am doing when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here. I have not changed till now. I have not changed and I will not change. And let me also make it very clear. DOS is still the power and the leadership of Biafra struggle. I am not contesting that with them. I am not contesting that with anybody. And I will make it very clear today, I am autonomy under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am autonomy under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So if I see whatever that is going to move the struggle forward, I am going to do it. I'm doing for Biafra. If I go wrong way, people will call me to order. There are people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu introduced me to. There are people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu introduced me to. And they have guided me so well. And they will continue to guide me. I don't report to you. Nobody. I am on autonomy. That is why I said I am on a special mission. Allow me. I have never gone against Biafra struggle. I will never go against Biafra. Any day I go against Biafra struggle, the spirit of Biafra will deal with me. Apart from the people of Biafra. Allow me to do what I'm doing. I have spent 39 minutes now addressing this idiot in Finland, this stupid idiot, for 40 minutes. Let me make it very clear today. I am not in power tussle with anybody. I am not in power tussle. I am not interested in leadership. I have my own task that I am doing. And if I go wrong way, people will see it. But I cannot be under people that are not ready. I cannot be under people that are stabbing everybody from the back. I cannot be under people that when Onyendu gave order to do A, you do B. I cannot be under people like that. But I will respect them. And if Onyendu come out and say that I have done wrong, I will apologize. And if the apology is not enough, I will wait. Because I know one day he is going to see the truth. He is going to watch it. People are going to talk to him. And he will realize that if he waged war against me, it was a wrong war. But for now, if anybody is looking up to Simon Ekpa, coming to submit to you, you better desist from that kind of, you can never get it. I can never succumb to you because I have seen that some of you are betrayers, some of you are not truthful, you lie to yourself, and in this particular struggle, it is truth, only truth. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has remained steady fast, truth. I am not going to attack any office in this struggle. I have said it a few days ago. Nobody will insult DOS in my program again. Nobody. But allow me. Don't distract me. If you are if you think you know it all, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was captured for 8 days. Some of you have no knowledge about it. You don't have the knowledge. If you know it all, you will have the knowledge. But that is to show you that if you are tread with caution. Because what you don't know is bigger than you. It doesn't matter any position you hold in APOB, what you don't know is bigger than you. There is a reason why you don't know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was captured for 8 days. That is a reason. And you should begin to search yourself. Was it the right thing? Search your conscience. Search your soul. Is it a right thing that a person like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was captured for 8 good days and nobody knew about it? Is it the right thing? Are you proud? Are you proud of that? You are proud. And some of you are not even ashamed. You are not ashamed to call yourself a leadership in IPOB because of your impunity. You don't understand what is going on. You don't know when your #1 citizen was captured very disgracefully. And every day you are provoking Simon Ekpa. Have you ever been in a meeting with me and Onyendu? Have you ever? Have you ever sit in a meeting between me and Onyendu? Have you ever stayed in a meeting? Have you ever been in a conference call between me and Onyendu? You don't. You don't. You have never. You have never. Please. This Finland coordinator, for those of you who are still dealing with him, he has said where the problem is coming from. He said the problem is coming from Finland. It is true. The problem is coming from Finland, and he is the one engineering and fueling that problem. Because what he's feeding you is what you have been working on against Simon Ekpa. You don't know Simon Ekpa. It is what he tell you about Simon Ekpa is what you are taking and believing it. And all those things he tell you about Simon Ekpa are all lies, fallacies from the pit of hell. And you have been working blindly, foolishly with that kind of information about me. I hope that after today, all of you are looking for for information or for fact or for evidence. I'm going to bring evidence because I know the Biafra people in Finland are going to talk about this. They will talk because this is a big one. This is even bigger than the memo that nobody knew about. The allegation here against me is bigger than the memo. And it was on purpose because he thinks that I will not talk. He thinks that if he say it, it will sink into other people and I will not talk about it. I'll address it. I want you to listen to him. One moment. And Maduka, Dr. Maduka, please pardon me. I have to do this just 2 minutes and we're done. And we can bring you in. Right, I'm going to play the voice of the coordinator of Finland, where he was cooking all manner of lies and he was under oath. He told these lies on oath, and I hope that if the oath is effective, like he made us to believe, I believe by now he should either go for spiritual cleansing because the oath will deal with him.
Straight to Finland. In Finland, we have Mazi Antonio Bassi.
And the picture you are looking at now is picture I take with this idiot. The picture I took with this idiot on the day we had this resolution. Look at how everybody was smiling. Look at how everybody was smiling. When we had the resolution, immediately after this meeting, this guy sent me a message the next day that everything we discuss is completely rubbish. Everything we discuss, completely rubbish.
If you can hear me, take the microphone and keep to the time, please.
Good evening. Good evening, Biafra.
Yes, go ahead, man.
Okay. Good evening, good afternoon, Biafra worldwide. Good evening, our leader, Mazen Dekan. The leader who have brought us to this, the position we are today, to know who we are. We say, may Elohim, people can be and protect you wherever you are. I know that the enemy are fighting for nothing because already we have had the truth from him. So may Elohim protect you. So I thank you all, Biafrans. I thank our people here, our IPB members here in Finland, for their resoluteness and their contribution towards making sure we support our people to restore Biafra, support our leader. Biafrans, we gathered here to talk to you people generally all over the world that we IPOB family here in Finland we are absolutely with our leader, and they can. Because all these things we see today happening, everybody is talking, going here, as if we have problem. We don't have any problem. Biafrans, our leader, our leader Nandekano have done everything supposed to do for Biafrans before Elohim put him to be wherever he is today. So, for those of us that are thinking that maybe there is something happening, nothing is happening. All this is happening today is bound to happen because it's part of the struggle. The recent rumors everywhere, Facebook and all this, the rest of them happening, because our people, this generation, they don't know. Our leader used to tell our people that this generation of Biafrans, that the madness, they are insane. All of us are insane because we don't even value life. We are living in the Western world for many, many years. And we have realized and come to conclusion that what Nandekano is fighting for is the normal thing, the right thing to do. Somebody like me, especially myself, but I've been in Europe for 20-something years. I left Biafra land when I was young. You see, why we don't understand this struggle is most of us are born outside the Biafra land. Somebody like me, who is born in Aba. Anyway, before I go so far, I have to introduce myself formally. My name is Mazi Antonio Abati. I heard from Ohankundoki. Ohankundoki is in Ekpa East. Ekpa East is in Aba province. Aba province in Biafra land. That's where I come from. And I must say that we are born especially for this struggle, especially somebody like me. So that is why we are not listening to anything apart from making sure that Biafra is being restored. After all, our leader Nandekano, most of us don't know him. I haven't seen him before. I haven't spoken with him before. We had his voice many years ago, since 2014. We now come out from our cages and continue to do whatever he said we should do, because we are in spirit. Because when our leader tell people that Biafra is a spirit, the thought is ordinary spirit of we won't be talking. Biafra is a spirit, my people. Biafra is all over the world. You see, we took oath to restore Biafra. This oath we took is a covenant and it's working.
There is an interruption there, and I hope the oath will work.
For instance, this media, we have to call a spade a spade. All these in Finland, all these rumors you see in social media, I started from Finland, where I'm a coordinator. I am a coordinator of this Finland, serve our people as national coordinator here of Finland. But I can tell the difference all over the world that the problem that is all this rumor in social media is started from Finland, from Simone, but we have to call it by name. Because
exactly. And that is why I am preparing the hotel today for you. And for those who have been blandly taking all nonsense lies from you, and I am decided to open that hotel today for people to know which one is the truth. And I believe that, like I said, those people in that meeting and in that hall, they are going to react to this your lies. That is why I'm doing this. I'm preparing the thing now.
I need to say we called them to open. Then take away.
I want Biafrans to listen to this idiot.
I want you to come to Helsinki here in our office so that we know you, so that we can identify yourself with me as a national coordinator name, so that
you can imagine. He want to know me. he wants me to come to their office in Helsinki so that he can know me and register under him.
We do things formally. You know, Ekpa say, okay, he will come, we met at appointment, he came to here, our office, I have office, I pay the Finland office here, we have one permanent office, we pay for. We pay monthly here, we have, because we don't have a place to do our meetings, we have to rent a place. I invited him to our office, we sat together, I was happy to see him doing things of Biafra.
He never invited me. I have said it, I said, he never invited me. Biafrans, he never invited me. I was the one reaching out to him, scheduling a meeting between him and the other faction of IPOB. We went the first meeting. This guy stood me outside for 1 hour 45 minutes. He said he didn't know where he was delivering, doing food delivery. I waited for him for 1 hour 45 minutes. When he came, we could not have that meeting again. We have to reschedule it another day. When did he invite me? This guy don't even have balls to call. He cannot call me on phone. He can't. He can't call me on the phone. When did he invite me? And everybody in Finland know what I'm talking. He didn't invite me. I was the one who did everything possible to unite Biafrans in Finland. But this man here, this man you are hearing the voice here, is a very big devil that doesn't want anybody. I don't know whether he think anybody is coming to take his position. He don't want any sensible person around him. Even those who are with him, they are not happy. Like this on AC, he'll be talking rubbish. How can he come on Radio Biafra and be saying this kind of thing against me? For no reason. I want people to ask this coordinator in Finland, did he, in his last word, did we have any business? Because I need to know. Did we have any business, or he is working for somebody? People are asking, is there any business between Simon Ekpa and this man? And I will need to know. Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't know who he is. I have never seen him. Until the first day I set my eyes on this guy was the day we were supposed to have this meeting. I don't know who he is in Finland. That was the first day I saw him. And even that first day was a disappointment. He kept us there for 1 hour 45 minutes before he came, saying that he forgot that the meeting is today, and we could not have that meeting again.
I talked to him, my brother, please, can we come together, you register and then let me know you, I take oath and be a member of this family, so that whatever you are doing in social media will be recognized by Biafrans and we work together. Simon Ekpa said, no, he will not take oath from me. I said, why? He said that his Nnamdi name must be removed in the oath before he take oath.
Did you hear that? This guy opened his mouth under oath. And before this thing, he was the one who went to their meeting. This coordinator was the one who went to their own meeting and announced in their meeting that Simon Ekpa have taken oath. He was the one who informed the Finland people that Simon Ekpa have taken oath. Now, why did he now come to Radio Biafra to say that I said I cannot take oath under him? In that particular meeting, I didn't say that. The meeting was only about how to bring everybody together. And I was just being a middleman. I was mediating between this other faction and his own faction. Onyudo, that was what I came there to do. I did not come there to look at what is oath. What I came there to do, my task then was to make sure I unite everybody. So we're looking for a leveling ground to arrive club. We carried it and we want to hand it over to this guy. He said he don't want to have anything to do with those groups. He cannot be there. He didn't come. How can somebody who behaved in such very disdain manner. We want me to come and be on join him for what? And I'm up, I can't do it. There are families everywhere. Families of IPOB where people are reasonable are everywhere. And those members who are here in Finland, they know we all rapport to each other. I don't come. How can I come to sit in a place with this kind of person? The one that is paining me is the lies here. And you know why they told this lie? Is to, let it be on record that Simon Ekpa said he cannot take oath unless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name is removed. Okay? They want to make it so anybody who hear it, this Simon Ekpa, he say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name must be removed before they take oath. Before he take oath. And he said it already on Biafra. That is why I'm addressing it here. And believe me, the last time when he raised that memo, Finland people replied. And I know they are going to reply. Finland people don't stand on evil. These are people who came, some of them came from Italy. If you come to Finland from the beginning, Finland will shape you. Finland will amend you. But he came from, not all the people that come from Italy, because there are people who are good people who came from Italy and they are doing well in Finland. And they stand always on the truth. But he come from Italy, come to Finland. He don't know anybody in Finland. He don't know how Finland works. He can't speak the language. He can't communicate with people in Finland. He's just there as a coordinator. For 6 years. Coordinator. What have you achieved as a coordinator in Finland? Nothing. They are not growing. They are not going down. I personally, Simon Ekpa, I am the one giving contact to people to go and join them. There are people that have given contact to pay money to IPOB in Finland. So most of the people that are his member today, I gave them the contact. He's not growing. He's chasing everybody away. Anybody that comes, he will look at you. You want to take my position? Go. If you call him, there are people who are seeking for international protection under IPOB. This coordinator cannot facilitate them to get their document and present it to the immigration office. He will sat on it. I have received complaint from people about this. Give them document. Give them document. They are IPOB members. They are being persecuted in Nigeria and they find themselves here. This guy will sit on it. Because he wants to feel important. He wants somebody to be collating the document. Hey, coordinator, have you contacted the European rep? Hey, coordinator, have you contacted Germany? He wants people to be calling him. And without knowing that when you are in this kind of position, you are serving the people. You are serving. You are not coming to this position for people to serve you, for people to call you and call you sir. You are serving the people. So if somebody is in problem and need a letter from IPOB, it is your job to make sure facilitate that letter. But this guy doesn't do it. For some of them stayed 6 months. Even taking oath, he doesn't administer people oath. The oath is shouting for Simon Ekpa to come and take. There are people that are waited for 6 months, disturbing this guy. Come and give me oath. Come and give me oath. He don't have time because he's delivering food everywhere. You think they are the only one working in Finland? Every day, food delivery. You are making food. We are also working. But we still have time to do Biafra. But when people want to swear oath to enter IPOB family in Finland, you don't have that time. There are some of them that stayed 6 good months. What I'm telling you now is you can verify it. I don't come online and lie against people. You can verify 6 months. He didn't give them oath. But he wants Simon Ekpa to come and give, and so he can give Simon Ekpa oath. Simon Ekpa is so important to him. But there are people everywhere looking for this man to give them oath. For 6 months, he didn't give them oath.
I said, why? Why do you say so? He said that one must and they can put his name in the oath he's taken. No, his team and Ekpa cannot take the oath. Biafrans here in Finland, we are more than 20 people in the hall.
Exactly. Biafra here in Finland, we are more than 20 people in the hall. And believe me, I know that those more than 20 people have watched this have listened to this your audio, or they have listened to this broadcast, and I believe they will respond to you. Because in Finland, we don't condone nonsense. Those 20 people, more than 20 people who you say they were present that day, they will respond to this. I'm believing that they will respond to know when Simon Ekpa say he cannot take oath because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name is there on that meeting.
He was saying this thing. Understand me, Biafrans? Because I take oath to tell the truth all over my life. If this thing wants me to die, I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Even if you are having threats here in Finland, everybody hates me.
You're having threats in Finland. I didn't even know that. I thought you are in charge of Finland, sir. Who is threatening you in Finland?
Even if you are having threats here in Finland, everybody hates me because I tell the Biafrans the truth where the problem is coming from.
Oh, everybody hates you because you tell the truth where it is coming from. Interesting.
If you ask European rep here, Mama Zabagin, I've been complaining in coordinators meeting more than 6 months. I've been telling Biafrans that the problem is coming to Biafrans that Steven Ekpa is not a member of IPOD, he's not on oath. This guy, I told the whole, I make it known to everybody that this guy will take oath. He said,
round up, please.
No, I have to say this because this is not what is making all this.
We apportion time for everybody, please.
Anyway,
others are waiting. Others are waiting.
Okay. But I would have said this will help us to know where we are going because this is the problem that's coming everywhere. This rumor of Facebook is this thing. It's okay. If it's time to round up, we can say more. But I wanted to say this is wondering this is where the problem coming from. This is where the problem coming from. Anyway, if you start to round up, I will round up reference. What I'm saying, we continue doing what we are doing. We can't because of 3 people who are trying to delay what we are doing to go away from following what our leader has brought us for us. Biafra is close.
Let us go straight.
All right. Thank you very much for watching that. And I think, when the Finland people will respond to this, I will inform you people. I have to address it once more. Once the Finland people respond and people who were present in that meeting, once they respond, I'm going to come here and also show it to Biafrans because I know people will respond. People know that I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. Anybody that know me, anybody that lives here know me, I am not a bad person. And once I stand on something, I will stand on it. I don't turn my back. Once I'm doing something, my hand will always be clean. I will do it to the end. That is why some people like me. Those who know me know that when I start something, I'm not going back. So this guy don't know me. That's why he's playing all these things. I don't know whether he think I'm coming to take anything away from him. But like I said, I want the leadership of IPOB to investigate the finance in Finland, whether he is contributing. That is from, where they will start from. To check, audit, to do the audit of Finland. Whether he is contributing that money, he says Simon Ekpa should come and pay to him. All right. On this note, we are going to start our program by bringing in Dr. Maduka. Dr. Maduka, I am very, very sorry for keeping you this long. I don't know. Dr. Maduka, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
And we are not seeing your video. You don't want to appear.
How do I should click on the video?
Yes, just click on the video and you are on.
Yeah, let's see if it comes.
Yes, Mr. Anuke from Hamburg. Prof, our prof, welcome to the program.
Yeah, is my video showing now?
No, your video is not showing. You may try to go out and come back again, and then you accept to come with video because it's very important we see you. People need to see our intellectuals coming to talk with us today. Yes, Mr. Anuke, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Simon. We've taken time to listen to your agony, and I think that you've satisfied your spirit. You know.
Yes, thank you.
And thank you for having us. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, as we wait for Dr. Maduka to join us, somebody is asking if this is live. Yes, this is live and direct. This is live. You are watching live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1. Yes, Dr. Maduka, your video is still not showing.
Could it be because I'm using my phone?
Okay, but even as that, you know, you'll be able to. What do you see where in the video sign?
There's a red line across the video.
Okay, so just click it once. Once you click it, once that sign is off, your video is on.
But the sign refused to go off. That's the problem. I don't know
Okay.
why.
Do you see where you get setting by the side, by one of the side? They just check for setting.
Yes, I've seen setting.
Oh yeah, just click on it and then click on the video.
I saw video input.
Yes, click on the video. Somebody says Simon always say the time and date. Simon, yes.
Okay.
Maduka, yes, we have you. Now
Yes,
we are going to because we cannot have one of our elite here and then the face is hiding somewhere.
we don't have elite yet in Nigeria or in Africa until we begin to do things properly. Nobody is an elite there. We can't boast of common electricity and we're calling ourselves elite.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Doctor, good evening from here. Welcome to the program. Let me give you a few minutes to introduce yourself to the audience. I know that you have been here before and a lot of people know you. I know some of your followers are also watching this. So introduce yourself to those who don't know you and who never see you before or who may have heard about you. So let us, after that, we go into our discussion this evening. Welcome.
All right. My name is Dr. Maduka Chinemelum Ogweleka. I am a consultant physician and who is also a member of the Royal College of Physicians in the UK. I'm currently based somewhere in the Middle East and I have my own private practice. I'm also a businessman and I have some chains of businesses, including hotels here and there. I am from Umuanuka, Otolo Nnewi, which is in Anambra State. I prefer to call it Biafra land because I hate that name, Nigeria, with a passion. So that's me. That's me. This is who I am.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Our own genius, okay.
Well, I'm not genius, as Dr. Maduka have said it. We have nobody until.
Why is everybody not want to be what they want, what they are?
Yeah, because you know, Nigeria, as I said, Nigeria is a nigger area. People do not understand the meaning of Nigeria. In Germany, they call it nigger area. Nigeria, nigger area. And that is an insult to call us a nigger area. And first of all, Nigeria was not created for you. It was created for the economic growth of England and Britain. You have to understand this. It was not created for you. You have no country of your own. You cannot be bold of your own until you have a country you are able to manage for yourself. You create. So this is why we are running away from being a lead, as Dr. Maduka said, or Jenny. No. We are not yet there until Biafra is restored. And then we can be able to send our children from Europe back to Biafra land to study. Yes. In times of study. You know, for now we can't do it because you know what is going on there. Thank you very much. My name is Amaramebulem. And I'm from Olo. As you can see, we live here in Germany and we try to create a country called our own. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our viewers. These are our guests this evening, and with them, we'll be rubbing mind together, discussing the Biafra exit, and then by extension, we are also going to be discussing about the plight of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and what we have to be doing to see the freedom, to see him be released from the DSS dungeon. And before we go into this discussion, I would like to play a video of our leader, one of the press interview of our leader. And I want everybody and watching us this evening to listen to some of the points our leader is making here. Very, very important.
Liberty.
What does Biafra mean?
It means freedom, liberty, fairness, equity, and justice.
In practical terms, these are very good sounding words, but in practical terms, what does Biafra mean?
Confederation.
So, a weak center, very strong regions.
Absolutely.
Have you had a change of mind, therefore, about getting an independent Biafra? Because that's what I seem to be hearing.
No, I've not changed my mind, no. And even if Biafra means going back to where we were before the one man came.
Okay, so you're not talking about a federation when you say a confederation. You're not talking about a federation as part of Nigeria. You're talking about total independence.
Absolutely.
Complete independence. Now, is there anything that can happen that will make you change your mind about this particular direction?
No.
So it is either Biafra or nothing else.
Or death. Yes.
Or death.
That's correct.
If push comes to shove,
yes.
Will you go to war?
No, because truth is a far more potent and deadlier weapon than bullets and money.
Truth is far more potent and deadlier weapon. Truth.
So no war. You've ruled out the...
Absolutely no. When I say Biafra order, then I'll keep pushing. Either I am alive, I die in the prison. I won't stop. Allow me to repeat, if you don't mind. Had sovereign national conference been convened by the powers that be, where every ethnic nationality, I don't care if there's 600, I don't care. Everyone is everyone together to say this is, or others can delegate, I don't know, powers to other people to attend on their behalf. Sit down and say, what type of country do we want? Sit down, discuss, agree. I can begin to perhaps submit to your position.
Is it too late?
it is way too late. They've killed too many people. They've ruined too many lives. They've wasted too many souls. How do we bring this?
Did you hear that? They have killed so many people. They have wasted so many souls. How do we bring these people back? So anybody that is trying to sabotage this struggle, thinking you have one thing or the other, the question is, are you aware that so many people have been killed? Are you aware that you can't bring those people that were killed back? That you can't bring them back. So if you are thinking of deviating, I want you to think about it. Do you know that people have been killed? Let us continue to listen to this before we come into the analysis.
The federal government, given agitation that is going on, becomes convinced that, you know what, these people have a point, and it is time to actually address all these issues, and they begin to systematically address some of these issues. Would you change your mind?
No, because of the deceptions of the past.
You see, our leader said, they asked him, what if the federal government look into these things that you are presenting, and they say, okay, they want to address it. They say, okay, they want to solve the problem. Are you going to accept it? He said, no, because of the deception of the past. And on this ground, I am asking those who said we have to stop the sit at home, which Biafra people on their own voluntarily have embarked on for the release of our leader, because somebody like Dr Maduka want to constitute a committee, because the Southeast governors are crying for Khan to come, because they have promised you they want to go and meet Buhari. They are having a committee, the Southeast caucus. They want to go and meet Buhari, the man they call Buhari in Nassau Rock. They want to go and meet him. So that after that, so for you to stop your sit at home, which is your own, your self-imposed sit at home, nobody is ordering you to do that. On your own, you said, this man, you just listen to his voice, has suffered a lot, and he is now in the hand of these people again. What are you going to do to make sure you put fire in the ass of all politicians in the Southeast and make them to start running helter-skelter? And the sit at home begin to work. Now they come to tell you, oh, we have met. We are reading statement. The statement says that on the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are going to constitute a committee. The committee will go into Aso Rock and start discussing. Listen to your leader. Your leader said all those kind of talks, he is not ready for it because of the deception of the past. What makes you think that Ike Kuremada and Co. all of a sudden will now begin to do that thing and it will yield result? We want cash and carry. What we want now is cash and carry. We have entered the stage of cash and carry. The cash and carry here is that the sit at home will continue if you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and love Biafra. And he is the only one who will sit somewhere where we will know that he is the one talking and tell us that we should stop the sit at home. We will stop it and meditate for a while. So what am I saying in essence? I am saying that our demand is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be transferred from the DSS dungeon where he is to a place where he is going to have freedom to look into his health, where he is going to be communicating with our people, with those who will take care of him medical wise, and he's going to have a little bit of freedom there. And from that place, he is going to say, Biafrans, I am telling you people today to stop sitting at home. This is me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, talking to you from a correctional center, and he will mention the name. And then from there, we will put our knife in the oboe. For now, there has been deception upon deception, and Nigeria have not changed. And it is not now they are going to change. We have found out a secret where to hold the people, hold them. Even if they pretend that it doesn't touch them, even if they pretend that you are killing the economy of the Southeast, they continue to pretend, and at a point, they will not take it anymore. Let everybody suffer. Let everybody pay the price. It is not only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and their family and his family that will be paying this price for you. And you are complaining that 2 days is too much. You want to kill everybody. Is it only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that will be paying the price? We are not saying you should kill yourself. We are not saying you should come out for the Nigerian Janjaweed army to kill you. We say, sit in your home. You are not going to die. The Christians, they do 7 days dry fasting. They don't die. This is just 1 day, 2 days in a week. It is a price for Biafra. When the Biafra issue will stand, we go into 95%. My brother, this your 2 days will be my moi. If we end up into something else, you rather pray that you had that 2 days than what you'll be facing that time. Remember that people are in IDP camp because they don't have anybody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Benue people have somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, by now, I don't think the level of IDP camp in Benue State and in Middle Belt, you will have it today. But you are opportuned to have somebody who have truncated all the plans of the Janjaweed from taking over your land. And ordinary staying at home, you are complaining. His mother was killed. His father was killed. People were murdered who stood and believed in him. Were murdered in cold blood in his house. It didn't end there. People are still taking bullets on behalf of this Biafra. And you're staying at home, you are complaining. It is too much, it is too much. And every day you say you want your freedom. Biafra people who believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and believe in this Biafra struggle, you must be ready to sacrifice these 2 days in a week. We are going to beef up. When the DOS come up with a different strategy, we will support them and continue. And like I said, this is not a rebel. I'm not disobeying. I'm not rebelling. I am doing exactly as every Biafran who is genuinely fighting for Biafra freedom and the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. So you can call me any name you want, or I don't care. You can write from today till tomorrow. I don't give a damn. You can call me all manner of sabo. You can paint my picture however you want it. The people I am talking to, they know they are getting the message. The people I am fighting, which is the government of Nigeria, they are getting the point. So whatever you write, I don't care. Okay? All right, Dr. Maduka, good evening from here. I don't need to play all the videos, but I just want to hold it here so that people will understand from which point I am coming from. Thank you.
Okay. You want me now?
I want you to speak to us, Dr. Maduka.
Okay. The first thing I want to tell Nigerians and Biafrans is that self-determination is not a crime. It has never been a crime and will never be a crime. Self-determination is legal and it's also a legitimate way of asking people to decide on a particular matter that is very vital or important to state. It has been done all over the world and in various places. It has been done in many, in fact, in Nigeria, it has also been done in Nigeria. It was through self-determination that southeastern part of Nigeria was carved into Cameroon. It was through self-determination that the Midwestern state was also formed. So referendum, for example, is not new in the Nigerian state. So I don't know why the Nigerian government is wasting so much lives of the innocent. One thing that gets me very much angry and boiled up with Nigerians is that nobody is talking about the thousands of IPOB members that have been extrajudicially assassinated. Why have the Nigerians chosen to ignore the fact that they have killed so many innocent people just to keep a colonial contraption intact? Nigeria was not created by our ancestors. Nigeria was created by the British for the economic growth of the British. I have heard some Nigerians saying that Nigeria was created by God. Nigeria was not created by God. Nigeria is less than 110 years old. God has been in existence for thousands of years. If God created Nigeria, Nigeria should have been mentioned in the Bible or the Quran or something like that. Nigeria is just a recent invention by the British. So why should, if they come to tell us, oh, we want Nigeria because we love the oil, crude oil, that we are sucking from the southeast and south region, I will understand their point. If you tell me you want Nigeria because you want the crude oil money coming into your pockets, I will understand that. But don't go pretending as if we are all stupid. We are not all stupid. You know very well that Nigeria was not created by God. And like my brother earlier said, the name nigger is a derogatory name. It's not a good name. The white man refers to nigger as black or darkness. That's the meaning of nigger. In fact, if you call some people nigger in America or the UK, you could go to jail. You land yourself in a very big mess. For the white man, the word nigger represents everything evil, everything bad. For example, blackmail, black sheep in the house, blacklit, Black Friday, black box. So there is nothing good about black as long as the white man is good. Why should I proudly be carrying myself around calling myself a nigger? I am not a nigger. Somebody will say, oh, the nigger came from Niger, River Niger. River Niger is the name given to that river by the white man. Nigger is nigger. It's not an African word. River Niger was named by the Portuguese or the white man. The name of that river in our own place was called Oshimi. Along the Yoruba axis, it is called Kwara. As you go down towards other West African states that River Niger passed through, they have their own peculiar names for the river. Just like if you go to Germany, in Europe, a particular, like River Rhine has different names as it passes through different countries in Europe. So why should it be different in Africa? Why should you impose a name on me? I am not a slave. I'm not a British slave. I have the right to choose my name, and that is what Biafra stands for. Even if you say Biafra is not an African word, I have chosen to be called a Biafran. It is my choice. It's a name I've chosen. And you have to respect that wish. So one thing I want to get from this particular statement I'm trying to say is, why are the Nigerians not considering the fact that they have killed too many innocent people? Why is everybody more worried about sit at home? Why are you not worried about those souls you have wasted? People were carrying Biafran flag, waving it left, right, and center, saying they are demanding for a referendum, and you point a gun at them and shoot and kill so many people. I didn't see any Nigerian raise an eyebrow towards that. None of the newspapers complained against it.
None.
We had to leave it. We had to leave it to Amnesty International. Amnesty International came and vindicated IPO members and indicted the Nigerian government. A whole Amnesty International, that the Nigerian government was wrong in murdering innocent people.
And nothing happened.
And blamed the Nigerian government for killing innocent people. And now they are trying to take the Nigerian government to the International Criminal Court of Justice. Nigeria should concentrate on fighting for freedom for those they have killed extrajudicially for absolutely no reason. I don't want to be a Nigerian. Why do you want to kill me? Because I say I don't want to be a Nigerian. I am not a Nigerian. My ancestors were not Nigerians. I was not born a Nigerian. I was born during the Biafran War. So why do you want to kill me? Because I said I don't want to be a Nigerian. This is what the Nigerians should be talking about, not whether sit at home or not at home. Address the issue of killing innocent people for absolutely no reason. Have you seen the British government killing the Scottish because the Scottish want to go? Does that happen? Did you see the European Union army coming to invade England because the English want to leave the European Union? You don't kill people because they say they want to go. This is primitive. It is a very primitive act. So, if sitting at home is